Hey guys, Joe the Naturalist here. It is May 21st. It's hot, it's sunny, but the water is cool and I'm enjoying my time in the Musconetcong River. A beautiful habitat filled with different kinds of mini habitats where fish can reside, and there's a great amount of diversity. And we're gonna find out what kinds of fish we can find in this amazing river. Let's go check them out. So what's the best thing about the Musconetcong River is the diversity of habitats that we have here. We have further over here, lots of rocky habitat, fast flowing water, quite shallow. But on the other side, we have slow moving water and not much riffles. It's pretty deep and very muddy. So we're gonna try and see if we can sample using our fishing skills to find out what's the amazing diversity in this habitat. Let's see how many fish species we can get. So let's go. Oh, wow. Ah, yes. First fish and first cast. And that's a small largemouth. Look at that. Very nice largemouth bass. First fish of the day. And he's actually favoring these rapid spots over here. Interesting. I had this nice trout magnet, big head, with a nice crayfish soft plastic. It is a beautiful replication of a macro that we'd find inside this area. It would just be hopping off the bottom. And I wanted to make sure I could replicate that action in this habitat. There's a lot of these kinds of crayfish and other organisms that look similar that are hanging out around these rocks. And it's great to start with that small little organism and then work up to some of the bigger predators. So we're going to check out where all this cover is. It's a lot of cover, a lot of rocks, and it's a bit deeper right before the shoreline there. And we're gonna see if this bad boy can do the trick. I don't know what's gonna hang out in here. Ooh, I see some activity, some red-breasted sunfish that are actually making a lot of movement over there. So we're gonna see if we can catch some of that action. Around now, I think a lot of these red-breasted sunfish are spawning, and they make little depressions in the sediment where they build a nest and are incredibly territorial. That's why when we are catching the fish today, we're gonna make sure that we do not take them away from their habitat too much. If we catch them, we release. Dang, all right. Not a red breast, but definitely an expected species in this sort of rocky habitat. This, my friends, is a rock bass. It's close relative to sunfish, but they have a bit of a larger mouth, different kind of shape. Look at those red eyes too. Very different color than most of them. Beautiful fish. All right, let's get you in the water. See you, bud. All right, he just kind of came right out of those sticks and stones over there. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, all right, what do we got? Classic right here. A nice, good old bluegill. Another centrarchid. It's got dark dot on the gill, dark dot on the back of the dorsal there, with a little bit of striping on the side, and usually an orange or yellowish belly. Probably a lot of bluegills here. Wow. Okay. This bluegill was not messing around. Oh, he got off. Didn't bite on too hard. Put a lot of fight though. Ah! There we go. Finally. Good old red-breasted sunfish. This one's not exactly as enhanced red as like a normal one that might be a little bit larger. But still a good amount of bright color on it. Orange belly, kind of some shiny bluish green markings on the face, reddish fins on the dorsal and the caudal. Sometimes a bit of orange dots back here too. All right. Ooh, is that a rock bass? Yeah, that's a rock bass. A bit smaller than the last one. Actually, it's quite a bit smaller. Oh, now that is not a centrarchet. This is a yellow perch. These guys have such tiny mouths. And yet they go for the biggest stuff. Notice how this guy, whenever he's caught by something, they raise up their gill flaps, and there's a spine right there. So that whenever anything's trying to swallow them in the wild, they stick that up, and it makes it really hard to swallow, and it cuts into the throat of whoever's trying to eat it. Look at those bright orangish red fins down there. Beautiful, nice yellowish body with some darker stripes. Beautiful. That's another species. No, that's another rock bass. It's pretty big. Wow. Yeah, that's bigger than I think both the other ones that we caught. Beautiful fish. I love rock bass. And he's off back into the depths of that. There we go. What is this? Red breast? Must be the red breast. Yep. Another red breast. All right, one more cast. I see a nice rock bass there that looks pretty large. Let's see if he goes for this. Oh, there we go. I did not notice there's a massive water snake right by where I was. Oh, look at that. There's a water snake right there. Let me get this guy off the hook. That's a pretty big boy. Nice. Let's see if we can take a look at that water snake. I'm gonna try grab that. Not happy about that one. Oh, it's fat. Come on. Woo! Ah! Ow! Ah! Whoa! He's mad. Very mad. Whoa! And stinky. Oh, he shed a little blood there. That was worth it. Lots of brown stripes on the belly. Look at that. An incredibly agile animal in the water. All right. So you want to see this guy go? All right, there we go. We got him! Reminder for everyone that if you see a snake and you're not sure at all what kind it is, don't be like me and grabbing every snake you find. I will not do that with any venomous snake. Any venomous snake, definitely not a chance. But snakes like those, it's not lethal and they're maybe just a little bit aggressive. I'll take chances like that. But for anybody out there that's not exactly an expert on snakes and just wants to learn how to catch them, don't try it on the water snake. You'll get something like that. Wow, that was so cool. And you can see that this river really provides for them as far as their habitat for not only the fish, but other forms of wildlife. And that makes a really healthy ecosystem. Well, that's all the time I got for today. It is dinner time and I'm getting mighty hungry. Be sure to subscribe for more nature content, but until then, I'll see you out in the field.